A woman who gives birth to a male is impure for 7 days, and on the 8th day the baby has a brit milah. Then for 33 days, even though there's blood coming out of her, she is pure, but she's forbidden to touch anything holy or to enter the Mishkan. If she gives birth to a girl, she's impure for 2 weeks, and then for 66 days she is pure, but can't touch anything holy or enter the Mishkan. On both cases, when the days are over, the mother must sacrifice an olah and a chatat. Hashem orders Moshe and Aaron that if someone sees certain stains on his skin, he must come to the Kohen for an inspection. If the hair in the infected area turns white and the lesion is sunken in his skin, the Kohen states that this is tzarat. If there is only one sign of tzarat, the person goes into quarantine for a week, after which the Kohen will inspect him again. If nothing has changed, he will quarantine for another week. If the lesion spreads, it is tzarat. If the lesion fades, it isn't tzarat and the person dips in water. If the lesion spreads all over the body, the person is pure. But the moment part of the skin turns to normal, again he is impure. If the person has burns or boils and in them appears a white-red stain and there's white hair in it and it looks sunken in, the Kohen announces tzarat. If there aren't all the signs, he has to quarantine and be inspected to see how it evolves. If a person has in his hair or beard thin yellow hairs, it is tzarat hanetik. If not all the signs appear, he must quarantine for a week and then he shaves all his hair except for the stained area and waits another week. If the lesion spreads, it's tzarat. If it doesn't spread or there are black hairs that grow in it, it isn't tzarat. A person who was announced as a metzora must sit outside of camp, tear his clothes, grow his hair, cover his mouth with his clothes, and shout to all that he is impure. A person who has an unusual red or green stain growing on his clothes or his leather tools must show it to the Kohen and quarantine it for a week. If the stain spreads, it's tzarat habeged and must be burnt. If not, another week passes until the next inspection. If the stain remains, the cloth is burnt. If it fades, only the stain itself is cut out of the cloth. But if the stain returns, the cloth is burnt.